Jeremy Corbyn does not have the trust of the public to deliver on Brexit, according to a shock new poll. In a recent YouGov poll, just 16% of voters trust Jeremy Corbyn to make the right decision on Brexit. Moreover, when it comes to faith within his own party, Mr. Corbyn received just 36% of Labour's 2017 voters. In contrast, Boris Johnson is trusted by around a third of the public, 32%, to make the right calls on Brexit, but that rises to 2/3, 64%, of Conservative voters. The survey for Sky News reveals that trust in MPs to make the right decisions on Brexit is at rock bottom, with just 1 in 7 voters, 14%, having trust in Parliament to deliver Brexit. Just 1 in 7 people said they trusted Parliament when it came to the Brexit issue, and 1 in 100 currently trust politicians a lot. An astonishing 46% of voters think the EU has treated the UK unfairly and 31% said the UK had been treated fairly. In more detail, the poll showed that if the Boris Johnson can't get a deal, then 41% of voters think he should go for no deal. If that does not occur, then 33% would prefer remain and only 14% would prefer to extend and negotiate further. Only 3% of voters think no deal would make them better off, but many want it anyway. The thought of Jeremy Corbyn in number 10 also terrifies Express Co UK readers, with 9 in 10 warning the prospect scares them more than a no-deal Brexit. The result of another poll, run by the Express Co UK, comes as Boris Johnson's Brexit proposals were given a thumbs up by the Democratic Unionist Party, DUP, because they give the pro-British Unionists a veto over any regulatory alignment with the EU. In the Express poll, many Leave voters welcomed Mr. Johnson's proposals on trying to set a new deal concerning the Northern Ireland-only backstop, but they urged him to stick to his guns and not back down on his vow to deliver Brexit on Halloween if he cannot get the deal passed. Hopes for a deal on Brexit were dramatically raised on Thursday afternoon, following a closed-doors meeting between Mr. Johnson and Irish Taoiseach Leo Varadkar at a country house in Merseyside. It ended with Mr. Varadkar stating that he could see a pathway to a possible Brexit deal by the 31st of October, although this pathway still had obstacles as he conceded that there are still many challenges to overcome. This news comes amid Irish Republican and opposition party Sinn Féin leader Mary Lou McDonald revealing what she believes would solve the issue around the Northern Ireland backstop. This solution, Ms. McDonald claims, would allow the Prime Minister to get his bright deal through Parliament. Ms. McDonald argued it was necessary to protect Northern Ireland in a Brexit deal. She said an easy way around the conundrum is to keep Northern Ireland in the customs union and single market. Ms. McDonald added there won't be a hardening of the border on the island. Speaking on Radio 4's Today programme, Ms. McDonald said, the protections that are needed are necessary of course for the north of Ireland, for the economy and for the political structures there, but there are also protections that are necessary for the entire island. This is a national question for all of us that live in the island, and the idea of placing a veto particularly in the hands of the DUP would be utterly reckless. I have put that position very clearly to the Prime Minister.